In 1842, Yorkshire strongman Big Trevor Butterworth actually loved this area so much that he tried to take Loch Katrina home in 2 enamel buckets. Unfortunately, he only made it just outside Keswick before one of the buckets sprung a leak and the handle fell off the other one. So despite his best efforts, he weren't quite successful, but it just goes to show, I think Big Trev's got a point. Back from the morning jaunt, this is the accommodation. So we bundled mat last night. It's pretty cosy. Beds aren't the best, but Matt slept okay, so maybe it's just me. Matt's just gone to grab a shower. I'm just going to have a coffee, a little bit of toast, and then we're going to head off, start the day. Tell us what you're doing, Matt.
Well, I'm attempting to record just ambient sound with these mics into the interface, into the laptop, with the hope of being able to put them in the background of tracks. So there's just a little, very, very quietly, but just so that when there's a quiet bit, there's not just an empty space, it's filled a little bit with nature sound. Cheers!
And now we are en route to Bridge of Orkney.
Bridge of Orkney, on the way to Rannoch Moor, which I think will also look very Scottish and wet and damp and grey. I think.
What gave it away? Was it the moor?
Yeah, and just that really. Right, see you on the other side. Do it again, Nick. It's Argyle and Butte.
Not some kind of performing monkey.
I am.
We're at the Rannoch Moors. We just stopped for a little spot of lunch. You guys won't really be able to see that backdrop in all its glory, but wow. Nick and Matt just gone for a little wander up that hill there just behind me. We're not quite sure if we're going to use it as a location yet, but it's as good a spot as any just to stop and grab a sandwich if nothing else. So we are going for it. We are going to try and get another track in. The backdrop is phenomenal. So Matt's just been playing a little bit of violin around the, it's not a pond, but we're just on the moors. So we're going to do a little bit on the mound just there, and then we're going to move over the road and do a little bit more on the other side. But make the most while we've got a gap in the weather. And Matt's done the violin piece. He's just going to get the guitar from the van, and then we'll see what else we can get done. But this is pretty special place. Interesting fact about Rannoch Moor: it's Scotland's only man-made moor. In 1642, the King of Scotland visited the King of Yorkshire and saw the Yorkshire moors and fell in love so much that he come back to Scotland and built his own. And here we are. He's not done a bad job. Amazing country, beautiful, beautiful. And where to next, gentlemen?
Well, Etive Moor's 9.1 miles away, or 40 minutes drive. The campsite is 20 minutes drive. So you choose.
Let's do it.
Let's
do the Moor and have a look at it. It'd be nice to say we've been there, even if we don't shoot there.
The Moor it is.
We've just done. God, he's got more foliage. As long as he's not just been wiping his own.
Desolate, but they've got the mountains in the background, and they've got little pools of water and lakes and mist and cloud. And where everything had been wet, it was all kind of glistening and really very, very pretty indeed. So we got a little bit damp walking on all the peats. What do we do after that, Sean?
We went up to the Moors.
Yes, we did. It wasn't Ilkley Moor, was it?
No.
Bartat. Still remember the name of it.
Bracknell Moor, right?
Gonna edit that bit out for sure.
Might not be as fast, but
Well, we've just come down from Etim Moor, and this is the road that was made famous in the Skyfall film, and it is blooming gorgeous, to be fair. We've just driven down here for 10 minutes or so, and there's waterfalls on each side and mountains and mist, and it's just fabulous. Sean thinks it's fabulous. Nick thinks it's fabulous. Definitely recommended. And I won't be paragliding full stop.
Skyfall is very close to here. You've got one of them that says it's just here on the right.
Mm-hmm. What do you think of Etim Moor, Sean?
I think I want to climb it.
It looks tough.
It looks tough, but I'm tougher.
Do you know any facts about it?
Etim Moor?
Yeah.
Well, I know that it derives its name from the Yorkshire term Etion.
Etion.
Yeah. Which means Echo cake.
Ooh, lovely. Is it the same shape?
Can't see the top, so I couldn't possibly comment.
The rest of the day and just enjoy it really. And then we went off to the Three Sisters, but on the way there's a turn off and you go down there to Moor, and that we had a look at a nice series of waterfalls there, which is really beautiful, very nice. I think you can spend quite a long time just sat there contemplating really. And then we carried on down the road. It's a single track road, lots of passing points, but it's where they filmed the Skyfall film. So we did see one posh car trying to reenact it, and we saw them going very quickly down the hill and then grinding out on the bottom, so that was a little bit amusing.
Very not James Bond.
Yes, definitely not James Bond. They would have edited that out of the film for sure. And then we went back up to the Three Sisters. We didn't get out because it was so packed, and there wasn't really any filming locations there, but it was, the whole place was just fantastic, wasn't it? Just hills all around, shrouded by mist and clouds, and really the weather wasn't that bad at all. But today the weather is gorgeous. It's going to be hot, I think. There's sunshine, blue skies. We went for an early morning walk by the rivers and everything. And yeah, it's a lovely day. Sean's shoes smell so bad we've had to treat them like clinical waste. And they've been outside all night in a bag. What do you say to that?
I can't say anything, it's true, it's all true.
Anyway, here is our pod. Look, this is very cool. It's basically like a tent that you don't have to put up. And you've got room for 2 camp beds, which is nice. And there's a kettle and a heater. Not that we needed a heater. And a little bit of storage space. And that means you don't need to put your tent up and down every evening, which is great. And especially if you're moving on each evening, it makes a lot of sense.